For Inside Carolina, I'm Taylor Vippolis, and I'd say this man normally needs no introduction, but the beard might be throwing some people off. That's Hall of Famer Roy Williams, head coach of the Tar Heels. First, Coach, thanks for joining me here today, and I've got to ask what's on everybody's mind. Is the beard here to stay?
No, the beard's not here to stay. I just, after the ACC tournament and the world changed tremendously with everything going on and closing down and staying at home, I've never enjoyed shaving, and sometimes during the season I do it twice. I do it in the morning and before the late games too. So I decided just to take some time off, and then I was about ready to cut it off after 3 or 4 weeks. But we FaceTimed and actually had a virtual dinner with my son and his wife and the 2 oldest grandsons, and they really liked it. And so I've still got it. I had to trim it because it got sort of scraggly and everything, but we haven't seen our grandchildren in almost 9 weeks because we're really trying to be careful. And so I may last until I can see them in person, but I may not, because it's amazing how many people want to talk about it. I mean, I did a press conference right after it, a couple of weeks after it got started, and oh my gosh, I thought I'd done something wrong.
It's a good look. It's a good look.
Well, thank you very much. It's a lot whiter than it would have been if I'd grown it 20 years ago, probably.
But, Coach, the reason you're here today is to play the game, rapper or racehorse. But I'm curious, you're around players and recruits all the time, and we've either seen or heard stories about you interacting with rappers like 2 Chainz and J. Cole. So how would you say your knowledge of the rap game is?
Almost non-existent. You listed 2 of my 3, and I don't even know who the third one is.
And when you met 2 Chainz, you thought of the name 3 Rings After, which would be the perfect rap name. But if you had to name a horse, what would you name it?
Well, I've thought about that the last 5 minutes, but the 3 rings idea, I was 3 seconds or so too late, because he started walking off, and because I didn't know who he was at all. I just said, my man is dressed to kill here. But I would have liked to have had that thought a couple of seconds earlier. No, I thought about it, and Johnny Orr was a big-time basketball coach at Michigan and at Iowa State, and Johnny used to always call everybody coach. And I said, why do you call everybody coach? And he said, I hate to have to remember the names and get it wrong. And so for me, the one thing that I say to so many people, big fella, how you doing? So if I had a horse that was racehorse, I would name him Big Fella. And it is amazing how many people I talk to. Big fella, how you doing? It could be a point guard, it could be a 7-footer, and it could be an old guy or a young guy. So Big Fella would be the name I'd give him.
That's a great name for a horse. And just so you don't feel too bad about not knowing rappers, when I played at football at Carolina, 2 Chainz was coming around campus and he was performing, and the director of recruiting came up to Fedora and was like, hey, 2 Chainz wants to come to practice. And Coach Fedora just looked at her and said, what the heck is a 2 Chainz?
Well, the deal you did with Larry was not very good, so I'll be just as bad, boy. I'll be just as bad.
All right, let's get it started. Rapper or racehorse? Are you ready, Coach?
Wanda, you want to come and laugh at this? He's doing rapper and racehorse with me too.
All right, the first name, RODDY, RICCH.
Racehorse.
That's a rapper. So
That's
not off to the best start.
Okay.
Lemon Drop Kid.
Rapper.
That's a racehorse. Spend a Buck.
Gotta be a racehorse.
That's a racehorse.
All right,
there you
1
go.
for 3.
You're on the board. The first one's the hardest always. Polo G.
Polo G. Racehorse.
Rapper. Sleepy Hollow.
Racehorse.
Rapper.
Good gosh, boy.
AP Indy.
Racehorse.
Racehorse, correct. There you go. Let's see if you could get 2 in a row here. TORY LANEZ.
Tory Lanez. That name sounds familiar, which means to me it'd probably be a racehorse. Racehorse.
It's a rapper. What about TRIPPIE Red?
TRIPPIE Red.
Yeah.
Racehorse.
That's a rapper.
Good gosh, Taylor.
All right, this one, number 9, Megan Thee Stallion.
Megan Thee Stallion. Well, that's got to be a racehorse. So I'll say rapper.
That's a rapper. There you go.
Right.
There you go. Da Tara.
Da Tara. Racehorse.
Racehorse. There you go. 2 in a row.
2 in a row.
Don't let them get hot right now.
That's right.
Lil E.T.
Low E.T. Rapper.
Racehorse.
Gosh.
Lil Baby.
Little Baby.
Yep.
Rapper.
Rapper. There you go. I thought the back-to-back Lils will get you tripped up.
Yeah.
Da Baby.
Rapper.
That's a rapper. Charlotte rapper, you know?
Oh, no.
When in doubt, the babies are normally rappers.
I would think so.
What about Street Sense?
Streak.
Street Sense.
Racehorse.
Racehorse. There you go. That's 7. By my count, that's 7.
That's 7. I'm keeping, you know how I am. I'm keeping score over here too.
Stay Solid Rocky.
Stay Solid Rocky. Racehorse.
That's a rapper.
Oh, man.
The streak just ended that you were on.
That's right.
The heat check right there. Rags to Riches.
Racehorse.
Racehorse, correct. You said that with some confidence.
Yeah, I think I recognize that name.
Lieutenant Gibson.
Lieutenant Gibson. Racehorse.
That's a racehorse. There you go.
I went to the Kentucky Derby one time.
Who won it?
Barbaro.
Okay.
And the horse that was eventually had to be put to death because he had a severe injury like a year later.
Okay, so good thing I didn't put Barbaro on there. You would have got that right.
I would have gotten that one.
All right, 3 more. Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi. I'll say rapper.
That's a rapper. There you go. Is that the 10 mark right there?
I'm killing Fedora, boy.
Stage Door Johnny.
That seems like that's familiar to me too, so I'm going to say racehorse.
That's a racehorse. There you go. And then the last name, Blueface.
Blueface?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to say rapper.
That's a rapper.
All right, man.
12 of 20, 60%.
12 of 20. I can't wait. I'm going to, because I saw your deal with Larry, and I think he only got 4 or 5 or something like that. I can't wait to call him.
So are you slightly impressed with yourself? 60%.
I am. The good thing is you didn't have any repeats.
Yeah, no.
I mean, there were none that I recognized from your deal with Larry, so that was good.
Coach, I just wanted to say, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you need anybody to keep you busy during quarantine with mindless games, I'm your guy. You're the guy? Okay. Yeah. I like competition. I mean, Marcus Page would tell you that. It's fun to me. So I can't wait to call the door until I got 12 out of 20. Thank you so much, Coach. Taylor, you have a great day, son. It's nice seeing you and talking to you.